stuff. That's why they call him Ice.
Casual. Lethal. I was in Steph Curry's camp with him last year. He had that aura about him. It's obvious he's going to be a pro.
This game's gonna have a lot of eyes on it. You got Slam out there, overtime, scouts from everywhere. But Ice isn't the only monster on that team.
Fact.
Which means we've got a chance to do something special. Tyson's got a lot going for him. I don't care. He's 19th in the country. I get that. But he's never beat me. And they've never matched up against us. Everyone in this locker room, and I mean everyone, has worked like crazy to get here. Which means we've got talent too. So let's go out there and show those EYBL dudes why we were chosen to play this game. If you want me to kill a monster, then I'm going for the head. So if you trust me to take on Ice, then I'll trust you to handle the rest. Bring it in on me.
Let's go.
All for one on 3. 1, 2, 3. All for one! Hey, Tyson. What's up, bro? I mean, it's finally good to meet you, and I want to tell you seriously, I really relate to your story.
MP, right?
Right.
How'd you make this team?
What you mean?
Usually your league sends their best players to get clowned by us. Then there's you. I don't get it.
Okay, see, that type of disrespect, why you capping like you don't know about me yet?
Oh, I know who you are. You're Deion's little pet. He got bored working with blue chippers, plucked you out of nowhere, then you had a hot few weeks, so you start feeling yourself. Here's the thing, though. I know that you know that this ain't real. I know that you're scared that one day soon the shots are gonna stop falling. You don't belong here, MP. You belong back home, you know, slinging breakfast to townies. And after this game, when you choke in front of all those scouts, that's exactly where you're going.
EYBL Showcase. We have a fantastic game full of young all-star talent from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And guys, what a great group we have here tonight.
Oh, we've got stars from all over the country, and they're all looking to leave a lasting memory in this one. I'm sure we'll be seeing some future faces of the sport here.
As you said, Danny, the future is going to be on full display here tonight.
And scouts will be very interested in this matchup, despite it being an exhibition game. When you have this much talent gathered together on the court, the basketball world can't help but notice. Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
For the Nike EYBL All-Star squad, it starts with Joey Johnson getting the nod at the point guard. Jonathan Lax, his partner in the backcourt. Ice McCall will get a lot of attention out there on the wing. And finally, Robinson and Pachumsky give them a potent combo in the post. For the West Coast All-Stars, their starting five begins with Devontae Mills at point. Jaden Moore is the 2. MP gets the nod at small forward. Brandon Harris is the power forward. And it's Miles Thunderstone at the pivot. Now here's Lack. Back to Johnson. McCall, guarded by MP. 5 on the clock. McCall. Al Pachumsky's got space. MP grabs the miss. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor. It's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall, currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
MP. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. McCall outside. Will it go? Johnson. Pass to Lack. Yes, and a nice assist from Joey Johnson.
Showing off his range. Lack drained it like it was nothing.
Now here's more. Mills on the wing. He's covered by Johnson. Back to MP. Fires from deep. And the West hits it again from deep. You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world. And this game is a great reminder of just that. And McCall is so poised and close. You can't allow him to get comfortable like this.
Outside, MP. Mills. From deep, it's MP. Fires in the triple.
All about the dime there. Terrific court vision.
Here's Johnson. Outside, Black. McCall. Here's Robinson. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
How locked in is this guy Robinson? Taking the contact like a champ and willing that shot in.
And the West All-Stars making a change here. And that one misses. And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor. He is cooking something spicy from downtown. How many more threes can he hit today?
He's like an astronaut finding space out there, and he's in rhythm.
Now here's Robinson. Outside, McCall. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Getting involved on the offensive glass, coach loves it, and Cologne wins a second chance bucket for his efforts.
It's MP missing. EYBL trailing. Dermonenko outside. Back to McCall. Cologne on the outside. Dermonenko covered by MP. Let's go with the three. Robinson's shot is off.
Credit the D there. They got their hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on the release.
Yeah, stayed very tight on him. Didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot off.
They've come out fast and furious. This game already looks like a mismatch.
Sure, there's obviously plenty of time left to play, but this one's showing the early signs of what's usually a blowout.
Now here's Cologne. Vlad Dermonenko for three.
He's got a great stroke. That almost drops.
Yeah, a lot of time he'll hit those no matter how tight the D is.
From deep, it's MP. Good. Carrington gets the assist. And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
Now here's MP. The pick from Harris. From deep, it's MP. And the West hits it again from deep.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
McCall outside. Out to Cologne. For Chumsey. Fires for three. MP grabs the miss. Back to Carrington. MP, the tray. Again, MP missing. And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players, this has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes, 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
And another three for the WCBL.
Terrific pass there, setting up his teammate well.
Here's Dermonenko. And Vlad Dermonenko with the stuff.
Whenever you watch McCall, you expect to see him drop dimes. He's just an incredible playmaker.
And here's MP on the outside. And the rebound goes to EYBL. Cologne on the outside. McCall out to Dermonenko. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Stone. From deep, it's MP. Counted from distance.
Someone must have gotten their signals crossed if he winds up that wide open in three-point range. I'm sure that was not the game plan.
Cologne on the outside. Returns it to McCall. Cologne. No good from outside. Here's Schrader. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. MP, no good.
He fired with confidence from deep. Just couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, but you love that shooter's attitude. Shoot it when he can. Oh, no way McCall is going to miss an opening that big. Making that pass was just too easy for him.
Now MP. 27 points for him. From past the arc. Rebounded by Perchumsey. And here's the EYBL. A 17-point game. Swings it to McCall. Here's Perchumsey. That's good. And so McCall picks up the assist. And here's MP. Jacks up a three. Drills it from deep.
The defensive effort wasn't there, and as a result, he buries it.
And so it's the EYBL with it. Dermonenko outside. And Vlad Dermonenko with the stuff.
This is what we talk about. Strong fundamentals, and he takes it up strong.
You want to get him the ball at the rim as often as possible.
Yeah, that's the right offensive approach for this squad. And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. So effective at this point.
Vlad Dermonenko for three. The West in total control in this one. 19-point lead, which is the biggest of the game.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition three right there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he had gone and taken it inside.
Cologne on the outside. Vlad Dermonenko for three. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The West All-Stars out in front, opening a huge gap, and will return right after this break. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
Outside, McCall. Black. And so it looks like EYBL All-Stars will retain possession here. Outside, it's Johnson. Up top, McCall. Perchumsey, right side. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two here.
First team foul.
I like that from Perchumsey. Fouled in the act. He's got nice length.
And he sinks the second. The West with the ball. There's the triple. MP, no good. McCall outside. Kicks it to Johnson. Returns it to McCall. Here's Lack. Now covered by MP. Clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Rebound goes to the WCBL.
I don't think there's a person in the building who thought he was going to miss that.
Yeah, he had a wide open look. Wonder if he had maybe a little too much time. They keep going to him, and he keeps coming through. He's leading the game in scoring.
A challenging stretch for the EYBL in this one. Pass over to Robinson. And here's Lack. And here's Robinson. Defended by Harris. And that one drops.
Ooh, staying active on the interior, Robinson gets the look he wants.
Mills on the wing. MP, defended by McCall. Drops it in from long range.
Good team play there. Sets him up nicely.
Here's the EYBL All-Stars with the ball. Pass to Lack. The 3. Rebounded by Stone. So it's the West now. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Out of bounds, that goes to the EYBL All-Stars. Johnson with the rock. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Lack. Johnson. McCall from long range. Rebounded by Stone. And they're on the break. And here's MP on the outside. It's stolen away by McCall. Now Lack. That's good. And so McCall picks up the assist. Outside MP. Now Harris from outside the arc. And MP with the 3.
They came out of the break with a clear philosophy. Shoot the 3 early and often.
And the entire team has bought into it. They're loving the bombs away mentality.
Now here's Johnson. Try to come back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Right here, right here.
Now here's MP. For 3. And the West hits it again from deep.
Oh, talk about falling asleep on defense. What were they thinking leaving him open for that 3?
And you look at the production of these two stars between MP and McCall, it's been all MP so far.
For all the hype we've heard about McCall's offensive ability, it's been MP putting on the show. He's come out of nowhere, and he's outshined one of the top recruits in his class.
Now MP, non-stop scoring machine here. Sends it home from three-point land.
And now we're seeing them find their groove on offense in this half.
They've been the much more efficient team, chugging along nicely right now.
Back to McCall. Banked in off the glass.
He's got the game to rally his teammates, and he's an anchor for them offensively.
Outside MP. Moore, high post. MP. McCall covering. And MP gets it to go.
That's just more reading the defense and making the right play.
Here's Johnson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Outside, McCall. And they come right back down with their own three-pointer.
Playing with his head up, locates his teammate, gets him the rock.
Return to MP. The shot's good on the assist by Moore.
Each team is showing just how dangerous they are from deep.
So it's basically, if you make one on me, I'm coming for revenge with one of my own.
Now here's Lack from the arc. And again, it's EYBL from deep.
Lack with a triple of his own. That's exactly how you respond to a 3 on your team.
Back to Mills. Here's MP. And the WCBL again with the bucket.
He came out of the locker room on fire. Great second half for him so far.
Outside, McCall.
Hey, right here, right here.
Back to Johnson.
Pick up left, pick up left.
Pass to Lack. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 ball doesn't go that time. Now Harris. From deep, it's MP. And another 3 for the WCBL.
It's so much fun watching a shooter have a big half from beyond the arc. When he's this hot, the green light is so bright.
Now Johnson. Pass to Lack. Johnson. Pulls it from 20. And there, the EYBL All-Stars with another bucket.
Oh, another ice cube. That's what I'm calling his jumpers now. What do you think, Drake? Nearly automatic and lowering the temperature for his team. One shot at a time.
Hits the trifecta.
Strong pass. Placed the ball right where his teammate needed it.
Lack, good.
Oh, the accuracy, just special. Puts the ball where only his teammate can get it.
Moore, defended by Lack. From deep, it's MP. The shot's good on the assist by Moore.
And he's been doing a great job of setting his team up for scores.
If I see the ball in his hands, I'm doing everything I can to get open right now, because you know he'll find you.
Now here's Lack. From downtown, knocks down the long J.
Lack is a man on a mission right now. He's hit shot after shot, and he's been a catalyst for this offense.
Back to MP. From deep, and the West hits it again from deep.
That's what it's all about in this game, making a play for your teammate.
Outside, Robinson. Outside, Lack. McCall. Shoots the 3. And again, it's the EYBL from deep.
So quick, so effective, and a nuisance from distance. Tyson McCall is an elite shooter already, and he's only getting better.
Back to MP. 3-pointer. Knocks down the triple.
That's a good pass. Right where he needed it to execute and finish.
Here's the EYBL All-Stars with the ball. Prochumsky, good.
That's the strategy. Give Prochumsky the ball and get out of the way. This big man knows what he needs to do inside.
MP, defended by McCall. Gets it to go from long range.
That's not enough coverage. Basically none. Defense did not look good there.
Outside, Lack. 3-pointer. The West All-Stars pull it down.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Very true. The defense better not relax just because he missed that one.
Nails the 3-pointer. And here's the EYBL. Outside, it's Johnson. Lack. Here's McCall. Prochumsky with the screen. Misses the 3.
As a player, you always want to be able to answer back, but he just didn't have it in him right there.
And here's MP on the outside. Knocks it down from distance.
Surging ahead at the right time.
Gaining some separation and putting it out of reach.
Outside, Robinson. McCall up top. Robinson. Pass to Lack. Now Johnson. McCall for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Joey Johnson.
And he answers right back with a 3 of his own.
Oh my, they're getting into it. We've got a dual shaping up here.
They get it again. Now here's MP. There's the 3. Off target with the shot. So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
What an upset we just witnessed. Against a very talented group, MP was more than up for the challenge. I can't wait to see what the future holds in store for him. You have to think the MP ceiling is sky high at this point.
Absolutely, Drake. And then for the EYBL All-Stars, a lot of talent, but not quite enough to get it done.
Well, Ice McCall, he did what he could. Give him.
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big. Okay. But the matchup everyone was talking about heading into tonight was you versus Tyson Ice McCall. Not only did you win, you came with the MVP of tonight. Was that your goal coming into tonight?
No, but yeah. Turning into really exciting.
Whew. Hey, what's good, Tyson?